Surprise!
Food delivery.
This was the first guitar that we used for the record. This is just a Gibson Les Paul. I don't even know what version it is. When they first came out with these, this was like the first time they made the. I call them affordable Les Pauls. There's no title on it. So like it could be a studio or it could be a classic. Some kid's probably going to post online and say you're an idiot, you don't know about your gear. But this was all that it was labeled as, was a Gibson Les Paul. And so we use this for all the rhythms. I just recently changed the bridge pickup to a Gibson Burstbucker 3, but that was before Seymour Duncan helped us out with pickups and whatnot, so hopefully they're not mad at me. This guitar is not mine. This is Will's. It's just a Fender Strat. We've decided that we're going to use this for like the clean tones. I'm actually yet to play it, but the men here have been singing his praises, so I'm not going to question their authority or their knowledge and just use it because it's a Strat, so it's an awesome guitar. So hopefully that disappoints all the metalheads. This is a Fender Deluxe Telecaster. I play this one a ton. We've been using this for we've been calling the dirty tones, somewhere in between full gain and clean. And it sounded really awesome. I love the neck pickup on this one. These are just the stock pickups, but it still sound awesome, and it plays very nice. Although it has been a pain to tune these last two strings all the time. Randy knows. It's been a pain to tune any of these guitars. Yeah, just tuning in general. Not because, well, the Les Paul's definitely been the worst with tuning. The baritone's actually been the best with staying in tune, which has been super cool. I just replaced the bridge pickup. I put a JB in there, which sounds awesome. We've been using this for just the leads exclusively, which I didn't anticipate, but I'm so glad I got to play this guitar because it just plays really nice. And it helps having bigger frets because I can't get my fingers in there sometimes, so it's nice to have a bigger fretboard with bigger frets to do all the guitar magic. There's actually one other guitar that we've been using for, this is like the secret.
The secret?
The secret guitar. Professor Jim. It's like a Jim Root Telly with EMGs in it. First time Wolves of the Gates ever used EMGs for any rhythm tones, but they do this thing where they quad the rhythm tracks, meaning we already have doubles, a left and a right, and they record another pair of doubles that they use to blend two different tones from like two different amps, and so they use basically a completely different guitar than the Les Paul. So it's a pretty cool idea. Will says they've always had like awesome success with using that as the quad guitar, and so we'll see what happens. Hopefully it sounds awesome, but I'm sure it will. So I just want to like settle this for kids right now because they've seen some pictures and they've been like, oh, Axe-Fx, sick. And I'm like, no, we're not using an Axe-Fx on the record. They're cool. I think they're awesome. I use it live because I need a lot of diversity. But we're going to reamp, which just means that we're recording direct signals. It basically just sounds like a clean signal, what the guitar purely sounds like. And it runs into this DI box, which also runs the signal through the Axe-Fx so that we can have like a guitar tone, guitar sounds while we're playing, as opposed to just clean guitars that would sound goofy on a lot of these parts, so that we can hear what the song's going to sound like. And then later we're going to take all of these files, all this stuff that you see here, because these are all just like clean DI signals that we're going to take and bring downstairs to Will's little beat laboratory and mix basically the rhythm tracks together, find tones for the leads, for the cleans, all that stuff. So the picture that we posted of the wall of amps We're not gonna test all of them. No offense, probably not gonna use the crank, but I could be wrong. It'll probably end up being the one we use. Anytime I say like, oh yeah, we're not doing that, that's what happens. But we've got options, so we'll see on the internet or whatever what we choose to use. So no worries.
We'll just use the X.
Yeah, yeah. So that's the gear.